Welcome to YellBro Road. I am Jordan, and today we're going to react to Alex Jones. I hope and assume is going over the Epstein files and just to hear if he does any type of dancing, backflips, jigging, tap dancing, whatever he has to do to make Trump look
psychological jujitsu.
That's right. Whatever to make Trump look good. But before I get started, don't forget to share support. Hopefully, donate to all the links in the description box. Or else. Also, don't forget to share. Don't forget to join the Discord if you feel like. All opinions are welcome.
Also, or else.
Exactly. We are in that Discord right now, and you are more than welcome to join up and use Candace Owens' AI voice if you want to. Fine. Whatever. Shit happens. You're gonna think he's a ringer at this point, Joe. Like, oh, he's a ringer. You guys hired him to come in and do this. I didn't. I swear to God. He did it on his own. There's no coercion, no payments, no nothing.
I wish we could coordinate shit like that, but we can't.
Yeah, it's all real. That's the people are like, hey, how come you don't do this with your style? How come you don't do YouTube Shorts? How come you don't do this or that? I'm like, well, typically it's just like I like the whole dinner table style of discussion where it's just actually just real. It's actually real, believe it or not, guys. And
we just get a bunch of us together. You know, whoever wants to show up shows up, and whatever happens happens.
Yeah, and if you don't believe us, show up on your own.
And we put the beef seasoning on the brisket.
He can't eat brisket, Harrison. He's
not ready.
Well, his religion does not allow him to eat beef at all. So maybe some pork chops or ribs or whatever. Oh, the beef chicken, the beef seasoning on my chicken. Oh, yes, rub it in, beast. Rub it in, Brock Lesnar. Rub in that seasoning. Yes, catch every crevice. Yes. That is that fucking English fuckface. Anyways, once again, if you don't believe this is real, please show up on your own. You will be in the video, believe it or not, if we're recording when you show up. Yeah, you'll be in the video if you want to be. So I think that's a point that needs to be made more so in this point in time of history than the razzmatazz of clever editing and AI. Well, it's not even clever. AI style edited videos to entertain the audience. I think it's more important to show realness, in my personal opinion. But you know, you do your thing. Once again, maybe I blabber too much, but guess what? It's real blabbering. It's what I really think. It's not fake. It's not bullshit. It's not edited. It's not cut. It is what it is. But please,
like those unlike those slop channels, the software on our hard drives is hardcore. No soft porn.
That's right. But please join the Discord if you feel like. All opinions are welcome. And obviously, this video will be shared in the description box to look at on your own, and anything else we come up with, I guess, to show people. If we do that, yes, that will be shared in the description box to look at on your own, without us, I guess, distracting you or the sweet sound of Alex Jones's voice. If you miss out on it, you'll be able to watch it on your own. So please do that. All right. Without further ado, I want to hear this. Alex Jones, with all these new Epstein revelations or Epstein document revelations, what does Alex think? Let's find out. Here we go. Get your MDMA. Get it? Yeah.
Now, Mike Menz, with all these new Epstein documents coming out and the publicly available documents, has broken down the fact that Epstein was working for the CIA, running a secret fleet of aircraft all over the world, running guns, drugs, money, human trafficking, you name it.
Was that in there?
And a lot of you tuning in right now go, yeah, we've heard you say
mentioned this earlier, but fuck.
That it was about aircraft, money laundering, drug dealing, human trafficking.
Damn, they should go after that guy.
It all by only focusing on these women.
But damn, Alex, they should go after like any co-conspirators involved in that. Then, if it's like a whole drug operation, I mean, we're blowing up boats in the middle of the ocean for less less evidence. So why not, like, we have documents for this stuff? Why not go after that, right, Alex?
We're blowing them up. We're blowing them up with no evidence. Goddamn.
Right, Alex? This is your conscience speaking, Alex. Shouldn't they? Right, Alex? Right?
You know, on paper, these Epstein leaks should be everything he's ever wanted.
Exactly. That's it,
Like
Joe.
ever since he started doing this, this is the kind of shit that on paper he's wanted for decades.
This is exactly that thing. Holy fucking Christ! Thank you for saying that. That is exactly what the fuck this guy claimed to be about. That's what Trump was campaigning on to claim to be about. Although that was less believable. Alex Jones, for years and years, which is why David Icke hounds him. Like, yo, how the fuck are you like bending over for this fucking orange penguin in office right now? That's what David Icke is saying to this fool. So he has a treasure trove. Like, it is the magnum opus, the thing for Alex Jones. It's here. And he's like,
This is
well,
once in a lifetime shit.
well, Democrats and but all right. Let's find out.
Democrats and stability of the economy and gate frogs and smoke bomb.
Now, before I hit pause, I think he was like actually about to say like people are not. I'm not gonna say this is what he's saying, but it sounded like he was about to say all the focus on these underage girls, like it's too much. You should focus on the drug stuff and the drug trafficking and the gun running. But let's find out what he actually says. Here we go.
Human trafficking. And they've limited it all by only focusing on these women.
Oh, these women.
A lot of which were actually gotten when they were kids by him out of Europe, like 10 years old on average, bought, it's on record, and then trained to be sex operative controllers. But that was only one part of the thing.
Okay.
And we can have the archivists, in fact, have them do it. Just only have them pull up like 20 clips. Just 20 going back in the last 10 years of me explaining that he ran a fleet of wide-body aircraft. I mean, we're talking passenger liner jets, but transport jets full of weapons, drugs, you name it. And that's what he did for the CIA and for Bill Barr. Now, I knew all of this.
How many times has Trump been on that plane, though?
Terry Reid, who was confirmed to be the second in command.
Excellent question.
Under the extremely, famous CIA drug pilot
for Alex, isn't it?
Mr. Seal, Barry Seal.
I can hear him straining already.
I interviewed Mr. Reid dozens of times, including for one of my documentary films. Which one is that? It's at the end of America Destroyed by Design, my first film, 1997.
I'm so fucking smart.
The point is, he explained how they had this whole secret thing of aircraft, not just in Nina. They were bringing drugs in there, and they were getting weapons and shipping them out to destabilize the Middle East. And he wrote the best-selling book, even though it was underground, Clinton, Bush, and the CIA. So when I got up at 4 a.m. this morning and saw that Mike Benz broke this last night, it was like being hit by a thunderbolt because I already know all this. Except now we have the new information on what's happened in the 30 years since I got on the story. So simply amazing. I can back all of this up. We've got to dig up Terry Reid interviews. Of course, they killed Barry Seal. And Clinton, of course, was the governor and the bagman down there. You got Epstein in New York. And that's what they're really covering up in these files. People have been seeing them all covered up when there's no women or anything involved. It's just business stuff's all covered up. And then Trump's like, well, there's a lot of people that didn't do anything wrong. We don't want to make them look bad because, like I told you when Trump first got reelected, I said the CIA came to him and they said, it's time you be read in on this. This is our MI6 operation with MI6 and Mossad. Goes back to Iran-Contra that Bill Barr was the manager of at the CIA. Then he became Attorney General twice at an incredibly young age the first time. And, of course, he worked for Bill Barr, his dad, Epstein, who wrote books about raping children and how fun it is. I'm not kidding. So, and he ran a big girls' school that Epstein worked at.
Okay.
Space Relations is the name of the book. So, it's a slave colony of slave children that the aliens rape. Just the point is that this is what Trump has inherited. And then I keep telling you for years, it's about the fleet of planes, it's about the guns, it's about the drugs, it's about the CIA. Shut up, Jones, you don't know anything. And now it's all come out.
This is Trump's but wait, Alex, this is Trump's second administration, and he hired Bill Barr in the first place. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Make that make sense, Alex Jones. Oh, he can't. He can't. He's running cover. Thank you, little elf sitting on my fucking lamp. Thank you, make believe thing. Because if Alex can make things up, I might as well too, right? Little elf guy on my lamp told me Alex Jones is running cover for the White House, which essentially means for the CIA and whatever deep state you want to call it. I'm just saying. Shall we? Here we go.
That's what Trump's protecting.
Oh, okay.
Trump hadn't been sticking his wiener in 14-year-old girls, okay? But he did go along with the CIA to cover this up. It's not going to get covered up. Everybody already knows. Mike Ben's the great researcher and Trump administration
Trump is covering
official.
That. Okay.
Digging through all the Epstein documents coming out and all the business stuff they're trying to black out and discovering that Lex Wexner, the real money man behind Epstein, was running a fleet that Epstein then was in command of aircraft worldwide, running guns, drugs, and human trafficking.
Oh, shit.
Interfacing with DynCorp that was doing it as well, interfacing with NATO and Interpol that are huge, with all the women and children being kidnapped out of Eastern Europe and trafficked around the world. That was even mainstream news back at the time. That was going on in an industrial scale.
Okay. All right.
And so that's what they've been trying to cover up in the Epstein files.
Oh, all right.
The girls are, and the human trafficking is only one level of it. And why that's important is I interviewed Terry Reid, who was second in command of one of the main CIA operations flying cocaine into MENA and other areas with Barry Seal. This has all even come out in congressional hearings. He wrote the book Clinton, Bush, and the CIA.
Okay.
And
heard that. All right.
I also interviewed.
Oh, what else have you done? Alex?
Big DEA whistleblowers. I interviewed
Freeway Ricky Ross,
military officers, Green Berets, people that worked high level on the staff of Governor Clinton. Was Green Beret who'd first been assigned to the drug running operation
a lot of Clinton
down
and
there
Bush here
in Central and South America.
Why are they covering for Clinton? I don't get it.
And I can verify
some people do
what's already verified in these documents from what's already on record. And so, yeah, the Mossad was involved and MI6 was involved because they're all locked at the hip. But Epstein was CIA first and foremost.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why you always saw him wearing American flag shirts and American flag pins, even when he was in Israel, because he wanted to identify, I'm at the top of the food chain. And
well, Alex, people have been sharing an image of him in an IDF sweatshirt. Is this Alex debunking that? Like, no, he's CIA first and foremost. All right. Okay. Here we go.
And let's get it straight. The CIA is the top of the food chain.
Yeah, true.
So, of course, he
sure.
wore all the other hats as well. And his father-in-law, he never married her, but it was essentially Robert Maxwell was the head of Mossad International Operations and was buried with those honors at the Mount of Olives and had an Israeli prime minister there on the tarmac when his coffin was delivered.
Okay.
So he took over that arm of the intelligence business there as well. And that's what any real guy moving into
Charlie Kirk had the vice president
triple
there
agents
on the tarmac,
sitting at high-level management positions in multiple agencies.
Yeah.
Like Bill Barr ran as a very young man as the liaison. Herbert Walker Bush was really running it under Reagan's nose. Reagan didn't know much what was going on. That's been declassified. And Bill Barr was very young, but was running the CIA operation.
Bill Barr.
At least the reporting on it.
Bill Barr.
And the control of that
operation
that they were doing, another operation they told Reagan they were doing.
Actually, I think Trump came out today. I was like, yeah. Well, listen, Bill Clinton, he's a good guy. He's a friend of mine. He's a good man. Good guy. Got it. Now, that shouldn't be like, I'm not saying take that quote and run. I'm just saying, like, but Alex, you're telling me, like, oh, these guys are the scumbags of scumbags, aren't you? But he seems to be, like, working with or promoting or complimenting all these people that you're saying are bad guys, Alex. They are taking our fucking children away. Okay? They're destroying this world. We need to fight the globalists. But Trump, in every word that he says and every, let's be real, policy he does, seems to work right in line with these same characters, but yet you're defending it. So let's let's get to the real shit here. Alex, I need you to. What do you think about the Trump stuff in there? 'Cause that's what everyone wants to know from you. Your other stuff is like whatever. Sure, Alex, you're some genius that came up with this first. Got it. But we don't need that right now. What do you? This is your IQ test, Alex. What do you think about this information that in regards to Trump? That to me is the IQ test for Alex Jones. Let's see if he actually goes there. Who knows? Possibly not. But let's find out either way. Let's give him room to find out. Here we go. Here we go.
Iran conquer all of us.
Apologizing.
He's what the youngest attorney general ever. They install him, and they bring him back again when he's old. It's just simply incredible. So I'm going to go through all of that and the clips and the documents and all of it. And it's got the first big resettlement of Somalis by George Herbert Walker Bush.
Goddamn Somalis destroying our planet.
Everything that unfolded there.
Damn it.
So simply incredible. And what's even more interesting is, and I asked Dude to call the archivist. Archivist isn't here in Austin. He's in another state. Does a great job. Joe, don't make it 30 minutes long. Just give me 5 minutes. Listen to all
Joe.
1,000 times, but give me 5 minutes on.
Relax, guy.
Find something 5 years ago. Don't go back before that.
Relax.
But now with the AI, we can search it faster. Just go back 5 years ago with me saying it's really about a fleet of aircraft, money laundering,
show how
dealing,
correct I am.
And he's CIA. And then,
But Alex,
and
wait, hold on, Alex. You can make it about. You could say like you can have a theory about like trafficking, drugs and weapons and all that shit, and people too. You can have all that, right? But we do have some, like Joe said, this is like a treasure trove made for Alex Jones, at least the character of Alex Jones. And you're not going to go over the direct information handed to you right here? You should go over that, shouldn't you? Let's see if he does. Maybe it's another video where he does. Maybe it's the Mike Benz guy does it, and now it's like, oh yeah, go look at Mike Benz. Meanwhile, it's like this is like a layup for Alex Jones, though, right? The character Alex Jones. This is made for him. So like,
if he's even 10% the guy that he acts like on this program, he should be frothing at the fucking mouth.
this is it is. It's
Like,
his
he should
fucking
be
magnum
foaming.
opus. It's made for him. All right,
Oh, tailor made for him.
let's find out where he goes, Joe, because I'm smelling. What does that duck from Africa say? Something smelly in a deli. I'm smelling it right now. Where this fool
Smelling in the deli.
where this fool might not actually go over the most obvious blatant shit, like right in his face. I have the documents. Yeah, we all have it now. Here's the documents, Alex. No. It's actually what they're running cover for the drug running and the gun running. They're running cover for that. Like, yeah, leap it to another theory so that you don't have to actually cover the thing that are right in front of our fucking faces that they were trying to hide from us in the first place.
Okay,
Right,
Alex, we
Alex?
already know that the CIA sells crack to the inner city.
Well, cocaine and
We already know about the CIA crack.
cocaine.
Either one.
Be real. It's cocaine, but they probably taught him how to make crack out of cocaine, make it smokable or whatever the fuck. Just being honest, my honest opinion. Just trying to be thorough here. Unlike Alex fucking Jones, Infowars.com. I have crack in my
Jordan
ass.
Jones, Infowars.com. You should buy Jordan's boner pills instead.
Right. YellBro.com. Boner pills. All right, here we go.
And then just give me a few clips up until like a month ago. I know I said it again last week. But the point is that that's what this is. And this is just one of the aircraft fleets they had. So there you go. That's what's being covered up. We'll be getting to all the details on that. Then you've got all the Mike Benz information. That is completely tied to
tells like a
here.
poker player tells.
And what's really going on and who the players are and who the nest is. And it's always the same. Bill Barr.
Lots of poker players,
It's
Jordan.
always the same. John
dare
Bolton.
you.
Bill Barr.
It's always the same.
John
The
Bolton.
Clintons and Obama. That's the CIA
Clintons
nest. They're
and
all
Obama.
CIA.
Clinton, was Obama mentioned anywhere near these files? I don't think so. Right? It's always them.
No, I don't think his name comes up even once in any context.
But I think I've heard plenty of fucking
There's
Donald
a lot
Trump's
of files
name.
to go through, so I could be wrong.
Yeah. I think I've heard plenty of Donald Trump, though. Now, once again, this is not me trying to like, oh my God, let's focus on Trump because I love the Democrats so much. That is not the case. That's what Alex might claim if he actually heard us speak out loud. It's not the case. Trust me. Well, you don't have to trust me, but I'm saying from my perspective, I'm being 100% truly honest with you. It's not about left or right for me. It's about looking at Alex Jones in particular for his IQ test, where here's Trump caught with some weird shit in the conspiracy realm that Alex likes to dive into, and he's refusing to actually go over it, apparently. And if he does go over it, he might run cover for it. That should be concerning to someone that's a longtime veteran fucking InfoWars fan or Alex Jones fan in particular. It should be worrying. So that's why I'm bringing that up so much. It's not about, yes, hearing about Trump or Obama or Clinton or anyone of these guys is important. But the reason why I'm focusing on it in this video right now is because of this fucking guy on screen. Because of him. I'm sitting here watching him swallow his fucking conscience and like, it's about the Democrats did this. That should worry you. It's like, okay, there are straight up bounds. There are limits for this guy. There are jurisdictions he can't go towards because you have to beg the question, for what reason? Why are you running cover? It could be he's always full of shit. It could be he's recently full of shit. It could be you owe money. It could be your life is threatened. None of them work out in regards to someone being righteous. If he's running cover, none of the excuses work for being righteous. They don't work.
He still owes money, doesn't he? Over the Jordan, doesn't he still owe money over the fucking Sandy Hook shit or whatever?
I don't know exactly. But he did scream they're going to put me in jail if the Democrats win the midterms. But that could have been like a thing you say to get people to go vote. Hey, big fans of Alex Jones, go out there and vote for Republicans because if Democrats win, they'll unjustly and unfairly put Alex Jones in jail. Right? It could be like a fear tactic. But like there's these videos when it comes like Venezuela or something like this where I see that look. You see that look in Alex's face right there? See that? Where it's like, oh my God, you have to do this, don't you? If you say something otherwise, you might get in some sort of trouble for that. You might actually go to jail or something like that. I'm just saying. Can't say I know. But I leave room for the possibility, which means what? No way around it. You're a fucking coward. If he's running cover, there's no way around it. He's a fucking coward. Whether he's doing it for corrupt reasons, for himself, like, hey, I want to get ahead. Let me do this. You're a fucking pussy coward ass motherfucker. If you're doing it because they're threatening you or your family or whatever the fuck, you're still a coward. I can empathize, but that's still cowardly behavior. It is what it is. We need a new standard for when it comes to being like being courageous or being righteous. There needs to be a new fucking standard for these things. Seriously. And I know, Jordan, shut up, move on. I know. We'll see one day though. We'll fucking find out, won't we? Let's hit play. Here we go.
And it's all come out what they did and how they ran it. And now these new Epstein documents tied to public documents that Ben's is so good at tying together. It's open and shut that Lex Wexner was high-level CIA and the boss with Bill Barr over Epstein. And Epstein ran this giant multinational secret air force for the CIA.
Oh, shut up.
I mean, I'm talking jumbo jets, not just big jets. Weapons, drugs, money laundering, everything. And that's what Benz doesn't play games. He's nailing it with the receipts.
Stop communism.
And then I just so happened to have the whole backstory and interview the people that used to fly the airplanes.
The old Cold War narrative.
Like Terry Reid.
Cute.
And I interviewed many times Gary Webb, who they killed. The Dark Alliance.
Gary Webb.
Journalist.
That's the OG.
So it's not like I'm just saying this today. Where Archivist is getting it. You've heard me 1,000 times.
Okay, so what? Move on.
Explain.
Fuck.
It's
what are we doing?
CIA at the top with MI6 Mossad involved, running different operations. He wore all the hats. Epstein. And just like the guy he replaced, his father-in-law, Robert Maxwell, he had to be gotten rid of. And then Trump was never involved in any of the sex with underage people, any of that. But he did decide to go along with the CIA in the cover-up for national security. And I told you that when he was president-elect.
National security.
And Roger told me that, and I've confronted Roger on there nicely. He said, yeah, it's true. That's what I've been told. And who do you think told him? So I know what went on. I've shown the proof.
Oh, okay. Take his word for it.
And you see how they turn around and stab Trump in the back.
What I called this kind of thing, Jordan? A suspiciously specific denial.
Well, he's saying that he kind of got it from Roger Stone, or sorry, had it confirmed by Roger Stone, who got it from who? The fucking president. So why the fuck is that trustworthy, Alex? Look, they're going against President Trump right now. Like, well, why should we trust them? I thought the idea was to investigate until you can get an answer somewhere. Like no one's fully guilty or fully innocent. Just like look at each individual case, tie it all together, and then like see what's what. It isn't like, oh my God, Trump said he's innocent, so you know what? He's innocent, put him aside. We'll investigate everyone else. Who's fucking said to do that, Alex? But let's let this fucking idiot, this mongoloid dumbfuck, whether he's full of shit or not, he's still a mongoloid dumbfuck. Let's let him continue.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of when Charlie Kirk on his program said that he's going to stop talking about the Epstein files and trust his friends in the government to do what they think is best.
I bet Alex saw that and was like, all right, I can't say that, but how do I make this go away? It screams that.
Well, it's the same basic objective.
Yeah. I'm going to play here. Here we go.
Let the wreckage resume.
And what did I tell you is going to be in these recycled files? There's just all the different rumors, news articles, Jane Doe lawsuits. It'll be the recycled 5 Jane Doe Trump rape allegations
that we haven't.
Where it turned out the women didn't even exist and it was law firms. Remember, we already went through this in 2016.
Oh my God, he's running
and
cover.
In 2020.
He's hardcore running cover, like blatantly running cover.
I was expecting it to be bad, but this is terrible. This is horrendous.
Oh my God, dude. I can't help but go back to what you said, Joe, of like, yo, this is the character-wise, at least, right, the character, a dream come fucking true. It really is, based on the character-wise.
This should be like the once-in-a-lifetime kind of shit that he should be all over.
Exactly. It's like someone, like a whistleblower that has like higher-up security clearance coming out and saying, yo, 9/11, inside job. It should be like that level of like, oh my God, we got the fucking documents. We're here now. Let's look into it. Right? It should be like a fucking Christmas for, like, no pun intended, I guess. Christmas. It should be actual Christmas for this guy. You got a gift. Holy fuck.
Jordan, Alex answers to a higher power now.
Well, I kind of figured that one, Ant.
He's thinking about fucking prison bars and handcuffs. That's what he's thinking about, bro. I need to avoid this. All right.
Fucking higher power.
Yeah.
Shit.
Here we go.
Traded in my God for this one. He signs his name with a capital G.
Save your Trent Reznor for the music, quote, not even debate, but music rabbit hole. Pause. All right. Here we go.
And that's
I'm sorry, Jordan. I couldn't help myself.
It's a hoax, meaning what they're doing to him is a hoax. Trump, you've got to release the CIA stuff. It's already coming out. You got to explain what they did, and you're going to have to prosecute Bill.
Dude, I'm sorry. Sorry for pausing again, but like that is PR shit. If I ever heard it, bro. You make a different allegation, maybe even drum it up bigger than the original allegation, and say, "Look, they don't want to release this." So they're using the actual like, hey, sex trafficking of underage girls as like a minor thing, but the major story is actually the drug dealing. And Trump's covering that up for the sake of what? Protecting the country, essentially. This is like actually gross and egregious, in my humble opinion. That's what this fucking guy's doing, I think. But we'll hear him out. Here we go.
So far,
I'm
part
right.
of me hopes
Trump,
that no
you've
Epstein
got
victim
to
trips over
release
this
the CIA
because
stuff. It's already coming out.
They'd be like,
You got to
Alex
explain what
Jones,
they did.
whatever.
And you're going to have to prosecute Bill Barr and all of them
1 second.
that we know in 2020 was running around with Fannie Willis and Letitia James and all them meeting at the Biden White House in 2021, 2022, getting your ass indicted.
oh my God,
So,
this
How many
again.
times did I tell you that would be in there? And it'll be the recycled Jane Doe. It'll be the same thing again.
They're just trying to make him look bad of his own files that he released.
But this is what it's like when you've actually done your homework. This is what it's like when
Man,
you
that's so
know all this
hard to
backwards
do.
and forwards.
So he's struggling. Look at Alex. He's
Unbelievable.
struggling.
Absolutely.
I can see the
So,
gears turning
let's do
in
the Mike
there.
Benz thing first.
He's
okay?
got temple mannerisms, like
Here's
struggling.
Mike Benz talking about the documents, and it's all published, it's all
Let's
posted.
hear this. I
I'll
wanna
also
hear this.
repost this on X at Rolex Jones. We'll do an article in InfoWars with it.
I'm credible.
And
Look at Mike
the
Benz.
government documents, the public documents, the Epstein documents, how it all ties together with this fleet of aircraft worldwide, money laundering, weapons shipments, you name it. And then later it ties into
That is the real story here, not underage girls.
Mexico to be sent to ISIS.
See?
Go
Look
to
at this
Syria.
shit.
Same story.
He's so transparent, dude. I'm sorry for pausing. He's so fucking transparent. He drummed the story up to something else in order to get you to like lose track of the actual original story of underage girls being trafficked by this fucking weirdo and his alleged 10 fucking accomplices. Holy fucking shit. No. Actually, the big story is actually this that we haven't seen documentation for. It's actually about drug running. Like, holy Christ, he's bad at it, too. He's terrible at it.
I gotta ask again, what the fuck do you do with this guy?
Well, it's like,
You hand them what on paper should be the fucking opportunity of a lifetime. Everything he's ever wanted.
Who's watching this show and be like, yeah, Alex, yeah. Who the fuck is watching this, like, thinking that? This is incredible.
I'm sure somebody out there thinks that, but I really hope it's not anybody I know.
He can't help
'Cause if it's somebody I know, then I've made some deeper errors in my life.
He can't help himself? What do you mean?
I was saying he can't help himself but try to be some type of like master contrarian. Like no matter like what goes on, what happens, even if it's like fits like his whole like gimmick, it's like he always has to do like the opposite or like a different type of story, or like it's not this, it's that.
If it is true, he was the first to
It
break the
involves
story.
Trump, and
If
it's
it does-
negative. He's got to flip it.
Yeah. Well, here's how it worked. Before Trump, it was, if it does happen, then he was the first to break it. You heard it first on InfoWars. If it doesn't end up happening, it's because the elites knew that he was calling them out and they had to stop dead in their tracks. Especially with the fucking Sandy Hook FEMA camp shit. I know it's almost 13 fucking years ago now, but you know what? Go do some reading about that if you're not aware.
Actually, funny enough, Joe, Trump like putting military on the streets against American citizens, against Americans essentially on their streets, right? Is like a dream.
That's so much closer to the shit he said he was afraid of than anything Obama ever did.
A dream come true for Alex. It's a fucking breaking story. He gets to be the guy calling it out. It's perfect for him. And what does he do? He runs cover.
You know what he does, Jordan? You know what he does? You know what we get?
Blue methylene.
we did get blue methylene now.
Blue methylene made from cricket semen. Infowars.com/crickets.
Cricket semen.
All right.
God damn it.
Here we go.
You bastard.
Let's hear the Mike Benz. I guess. Let's see what he breaks down. Here we go. Because what I've seen in the past from InfoWars is that the side guys, the Owen Schroyers, the Harrison Smiths, I guess Mike Benz works there. The side guys get to say things somewhat, kinda, until they're fired. But before that, they get to say some stuff, right? So I wonder if he says anything.
You remember that one dude who was kind of adjacent to this space, the Info Warrior?
I
would love to know how
Jason Burmis
about this.
What do you mean?
I think so. Admittedly, I haven't seen a ton of the guy's stuff.
He's a subsidiary of the parent.
Okay, so he's not adjacent. He's just in the fucking space. Good to know.
No, he is adjacent, but I was just making.
These guys will find a way to say, like Ian Carroll, to like, oh, Alex Jones, he's a good guy. He's being 100% honest. And guess what? He breaks stories before people even talk about it. That's a repeat narrative about Alex Jones over and over and over again. I'm like, okay, but what's his excuse for this shit? Make a reason for this happening. They can't because they're not first of all, they don't watch this fucking show. They don't watch. And they might be full of shit themselves. Let me add both of those things as a possible scenario here. But either way, let's continue.
I'm gonna borrow from your vocabulary, Jordan. This shit should be an IQ test for fucking Ian Carroll. IQ test, moment of truth, whatever you want to call it.
He has his own, to be honest with you. But yeah, I get what you're saying. This fool should not be rich or famous. I'm saying right now, Alex Jones, for what? Like, this is what he's rich and famous for, right? This shit he's doing right now. He should not be rich and famous. He should not be anywhere near that status. If quality actually mattered, ever.
If the Sandy Hook shit clearly didn't do enough damage to his reputation, but this should tank his rep forever.
See, the Sandy Hook thing, I don't mind people asking questions. I don't mind that at all. That's his lane. It's the question. He's like, hey, there's a guy in military fatigues in the woods, and what happened to that guy, right? That makes sense to me. He could say it was all fake. It's all crisis actors. He could do that all day and night. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that. That's fine. But this shit, running cover for the fucking U.S. government like this after he did all these years of complaining about them, come on. Come fucking on, bro. That's ridiculous. That's the actual IQ test. Sandy Hook is not.
It's one thing in the moment, like when it's fresh, when it's still like fresh news, to question like, you know, crisis actors or something, because I'm not sure how likely that theory ever was, but an outlier still has to be considered.
Oh, sure, but like,
yeah,
that stuff. That's whatever to me. That's fine. That's fine. I listened. I watched plenty of documentaries about all that stuff on BitChute and shit like that, right? Of the Sandy Hook conspiracies or the Las Vegas shooting conspiracy. I watched all that shit. I don't mind like people looking at that stuff. He shouldn't be sued for that at all. He shouldn't be. That's stupid. But at the same time, like, I can catch him running cover.
You also got to keep the shit in you also got to keep the shit in perspective, and you definitely don't fucking run cover for a well-known war criminal, fraudster, rapist, and potential murderer.
Well, this guy gets up and he's like, the elite globalist. It's like, what's Donald Trump then? What is it? How are you running cover for that guy?
Donald Trump is magical, Jordan. The buck just magically short of him somehow.
He's a patriot. Got it. Either way,
yeah, clearly.
Fucking Roger Stone. Like, come on, dude. Whatever. Let's keep playing. Here we go.
Roger Stone is a fucking insider.
Yeah. Go ahead, Hickory.
Before you continue, I can't prove anything, but I feel like the whole Sandy Hook situation and then him like running cover for the government nowadays, I feel like it kind of connects, because didn't he get sued so hard off of that he had to end his show? So it's like, how is he still running? It's like, who's paying him?
That's something I was actually going to bring up, but I forgot about it. So thank you for reminding me.
When we did the Candace thing yesterday, Joe. I mean, but go ahead, real fast, go ahead.
Well, we know for a fact that he was close enough to Trump to like text back and forth with him at one point. I don't think that hasn't been the case for quite some time, as far as I can tell. But is it possible that he's that somebody in that circle is bankrolling him and helping him keep afloat? I think it's possible.
Here's the thing about fanboys and fangirls and political pettiness, Joe, is that when things go bad, when they look at you as not trustworthy anymore, they may make a mixtape about you. And these Candace fans,
they'll cut you out like a fucking ingrown toenail.
Well, these Candace fans that see Alex like trying to debunk Candace, they're like, "Yo, fuck you, Alex," and they'll go researching, won't they? they go look for things like, yo, how come you're so connected with Elon Musk and all that stuff? Are these guys that like paid you off or like paid for your or try to stop your legal battles for the sake of you running cover for the administration? Like they will do that, and they have done that. And that was actually in the video I did yesterday in the Candace video. It is in there. What's it called? Project Constitution or whatever the fuck, who is on Candace's side. And to hear Alex coming out of the woodworks out of nowhere, kind of like, oh, listen, listen, Candace, calm down. We debunked you. There are no Egyptian planes. You're debunked. And that will just cause a snowball effect, I would think. Where these guys are like, yo, fuck you, Alex. Let's find a mixtape on this fucking fool. And guess what? They're out there. And thus you can come up with the theory, possibly, that, hey, Elon Musk or Donald Trump said, hey, run cover for us, and in exchange, we'll deal with your legal battle stuff. We'll help you out, whether financially or even like lawfully, right? With pardons or whatever the fuck, right? Possibly. I'm just saying,
Jordan,
it's like a civil case, but
we can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Choose wisely.
Yeah. And they were implying that this guy, caught by the tail by the Trump administration because of that, because they're going to essentially ruin his business and livelihood. But now he's a multi-millionaire, chilling. But either way, let's hit play.
He was already pretty wealthy beforehand.
Yeah. No, he was. I want to hear the Mike Benz part of this, and if Mike Benz actually goes into like, okay, well, we have these documents that are actually the most salacious of them all. Here's the craziest story of them all, right? Bring that up, and then hear Alex's response to it. I wonder if Mike Benz does that, but it might be doubtful. Let's find out, though. Here we go.
Just later in the timeline. So let's go to Mike Benz talking about the money laundering and drug.
Why are you putting that out? It's on your own fucking program.
Jeffrey Epstein negotiated the fucking contract to move the CIA's proprietary airliner, Southern Air Transport, which was busted running drugs and guns during Iran-Contra.
Okay, he's avoiding
personally
the underage
was the
girls,
authorized signatory on the deal with Southern Air Transport to move it to a military base in Columbus, Ohio to service the limited.
But you have direct documentation, you have the emails, you have the messages, you have the police reports, you have that shit. And at the same time, they leap to another fucking theory. What are we doing? Isn't that like, it's right in your face? Here's the fucking shit. Like, deal with that first. But instead, he's like already leaping to, well, Iran-Contra and, right, they're doing that. Like, what are you doing that for? I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. Let's let Mike Benz finish his point, because maybe there's something here. Here we go.
Hey,
it's like, where the hell did Iran-Contra come from?
About how you would go about in 1994 convincing the Central Intelligence Agency to move its proprietary CIA airline used for covert operations, based in Miami, to fucking up and move its entire operation to fucking Columbus, Ohio, just to service your personal company instead of the CIA? What do you think, he cold called the CIA? You think he just schmoozed the CIA? Or is it because he was handling out on Khashoggi's money during Iran-Contra that purchased the guns that Southern Air Transport a decade earlier was moving? Jeffrey Epstein
going with Iran here.
Negotiated the fucking contract to move the CIA's proprietary airliner, Southern Air Transport, which was busted running drugs and guns during Iran-Contra.
Why is he more infuriated about this than about the children?
Was the authorized signatory on the deal with Southern Air Transport to move it to a military base in Columbus, Ohio to service the limited. Hey.
And we've got more clips of him getting to all this. You may have a duplicate, grab the others.
The girls or whatever, but Iran
at all this, also a clip of George W. Bush, talking about all this, George Herbert Walker Bush. And then it's got the whole angle with the Somalis, the first airlift of Somalis.
This Christmas design is like a freaking shroom trip. It's like, what the hell is going on?
No, it's so tacky.
Ohio and then Minnesota. And you've got
way too much.
Leslie Wexner.
But I'll shut up for now.
And he's published these documents involved in all of it, working with the CIA. And it's all the same story Over.
Get a picture of himself.
And over.
Is there his documents, a picture of himself, his own fucking stream, bro?
That's funny.
What
bro.
are we doing? What is this?
Is that a microphone?
God
What is that? Is that a walkie-talkie?
It's a microphone. What the fuck are we doing? They're
Yeah,
putting
I'm
out
a handsome son of a bitch. I'm a handsome son of a bitch. Look at me.
Why are you killing these trees to print out pictures of yourself? Why are we doing this? Leave the trees alone. Fuck. Christ's sakes, dude.
Jealous
It's
Jordan.
embarrassing.
Think, Jordan. This is paper that could have been used making fucking little paper airplanes, but instead we're doing this.
What the
I'm
fuck?
so mad.
Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Like, you can do all this digitally, Alex, if you want to, but here we go. Fucking Christ.
And over again.
Yeah, why are
Here's
you
the book.
printing
We've
that
got a copy
out?
of it somewhere in the office. I couldn't find it. Here's the cover of it. Got it off Amazon.
Why? Why?
Iran Contra.
Wexner.
Clinton Bush and the CIA. Central
Clinton
Intelligence
Bush.
Agency. From Emo,
No
Arkansas
Trump.
to the White House.
No Trump.
Presidency was caused by the CIA.
This is
Harry Reid and John Cummings.
going to spend his entire day
Dozens of times.
like doing
Guys,
There you go.
graphics design
I
for this
think
shit.
He's just
What
an
is
Amazon
State
link.
one, or is it in
What?
America's Way by Design?
$50?
Just type in Alex Jones interviews Terry Reid.
Yo, Alex, why don't you give us a free coupon to buy it?
There's a couple hour-long interviews.
Fuck.
The film's like a 10-minute snippet. We need that.
That shit's not worth 50
point is,
cents.
this shit's
He needs
amazing.
money. God damn.
And it's all tied into what's happening today.
Dude. Oh, Christ.
Give me money, Alex.
So,
What the fuck?
think about how big that is. Think
Burning
about what a
money.
big deal that is. And that's what they're trying to cover up. That's what they don't want known. And a lot more. Money laundering, buying off politicians, buying off key regulators.
So the documents themselves are not enough. The actual real story is behind the document. Something deeper happening over here. It's like, so are you saying ignore the documents, Alex? Is Alex Jones saying ignore the fucking documents? Okay, trust me. The real story's over here.
Oh.
It is Bill Clinton.
What are we
I
doing
got a
with
high up
ourselves?
official who told me the real story. Believe me.
I have an FBI insider telling me that
He's actually, bro. He. I don't know. Like, is he worse than Tim Pool?
he's so
far as,
transparent.
like, the-
Anthony.
You know
Yeah,
what?
right.
He fucking is. He is worse than Tim Pool.
I'm not
now.
gonna say worse. I'm not gonna say worse, but he
Tim
is
Pool's
as
fucking bad.
transparent. As-
Oh,
at least
Yeah, they are two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
at least the conspiracy thing gives you like a suspension of disbelief, at least a little bit.
Nah,
more so
come
than
on,
Timmy.
bro. That's still there. Who the-
I'm saying
like,
like it gives you more cover.
I'm saying,
there.
bro. If you're a diehard Alex Jones fan, isn't it
I'll
like?
say it.
Aren't you like 10 toes down? MAGA all day, man. We're going down with this president.
No, that's
Hell
the
or high
thing.
water. It's not.
Someone-
It's not fucking conspiracy anymore. It's
Someone
hell or
should
high
give-
water, man. I love my president, man.
You know what I would say? Someone should
He's
give
trying to help.
Alex Jones a bunch of matching mushrooms before he starts the show.
I think we wish
Listen,
he was-
who's ever giving those mushrooms, bro? They need to get fired. Yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
the
true.
worn out ones. The worn
somebody's
out
been
shrooms.
giving him bad batches forever.
The shrooms with no
This
magic
fucker-
in them.
This fucker would not be taking blue methylene if he did mushrooms.
I know I keep saying it, but
What-
this
what-
shit's for the
what
birds.
did you say? I didn't quite hear you, Boston. What did you say?
He would not be doing this show. He fucking
Yeah.
did
What
mushrooms.
what if someone used a tranquilizer? He injected him as he was going live, so you wouldn't know that he was tripping.
Like,
Yeah,
he
an MKO tree.
put it in his
Stop it.
coffee.
Yeah.
just laces
Hillary
laces cigarettes. or
Fucking
something.
jail.
my ass.
Don't
Late-
you guys get it? If we lose the midterms, we'll go to jail.
Laces menthol cigarettes with it. Like,
Don't you lie to
That
me,
shit,
Alex.
that shit is an old timer, bro. We lose the midterms, I'm going to jail. You don't get it.
the pleas of a desperate man, bro. Yeah, save you.
I'm a desperate man.
Help me,
I'll tell
help
Hillary
you.
how much I love her. Just don't
Well-
take my show.
I know that I know for a fact that CIA have had heart attack gun since the 1970s. The same technology could, in theory, be used not in order to give heart attacks, but to give people an instant trip.
See, Alex Jones would be like, listen, that is true. There are heart attack guns, but they stopped on January 20th, 2017. They stopped right there, and then they don't exist anymore. Trump has stopped it, put it to a fucking halt. Infowars.com/heart attack guns. He would do that immediately. But yeah, he's ridiculous. But he does have a little bit of clout of the conspiracy.
When did this stream? This stream like midday, like 3 p.m., 6 p.m.
I don't. Should I look?
How long it take these fuckers to come up with this one? This is so.
All right, we see 1:40 p.m., which means it probably was done at like 10 a.m. Eastern time, probably, right?
So these guys are like last night, right now, on this bullshit for today.
I mean, but
come on, it must have taken him at least 10 seconds to come up with this.
All right, we have no.
Imagine that actually CIA had a patent on such a device since the 1970s. A patent. It's like you are all your insider. You're insider with all these other Intel guys. I invented this device that can actually give people a heart attack, so nobody can notice. But just our patent, it's ours. If you want it, you have to pay us.
Well, listen, here in America, we call them patents, okay? We call them patents, not patents.
Patents.
They're patents.
I'm sorry,
I
don't speak English, but...
I didn't even know that's what he said.
Patents, pants,
There's a
same thing.
There's a pants for heart attack guns. There's plenty of pants for them. But all right. It's just... This is not like for the brand of and to your point, Anthony, there were guys we did a video where a guy called in. He's like, "Yeah, why the fuck is Trump doing this? He's doing this. He's doing." Alex excused all of it. Essentially, he excused it and made it look like it was like kosher.
I know. The guys there tomorrow.
I know. That's the sad part.
And I'll keep saying it. This raises serious questions about who his fucking paymasters are now.
Well, he's obviously transparent, bro. He's as transparent as Tim Pool, but I think there's a little bit of sheen of cover for him, Anthony, which is the conspiracy aspect. Like, oh, Alex has been fucking, kind of off the, deep end guy. It's always been like that.
What's interesting too? Like
the world conspiracy approach has
neither
been.
One of them claim to be Republicans. Isn't that weird?
Well, they used to claim to fight against that when Bush was in office, right?
I don't know.
Or if Romney's running or McCain's running, they'd shit on those guys. But now Trump is different. And actually heard that. He's not here. Sorry, no offense to him, but like Dumpster Brian. You heard it, right? Of like, this guy's different than those guys. Until he found out he wasn't. Until he found out he wasn't actually different.
He still is, but he found out he wasn't. But
winning, Jordan. Or whatever.
That's the weird part.
That's pride, Anthony.
He found out and finds out, and then he forgets he found out.
That's pride, Anthony. That's pride.
Okay.
That's like, well, I'm not wrong, though. I'm not wrong.
Like I said,
even when I'm wrong,
he has
I'm right.
a little bit more cover because the conspiracy thing has been his whole gimmick for the past 30 fucking years. But yeah, I think he has the same. I think he's got the same general circle of paymasters that Tim Pool has.
Alex Jones has been an excellent distraction for 35 years.
Can we do a bet here? Let's do a bet. I'm going with 40 more seconds of him actually talking about this topic, and then it's going to cut to ads. And they're going to sell us testosterone or blue methylene or some shit like that, right?
I mean, yeah, I can't disagree with that.
I'm getting 40. Okay. 1918, right? Okay, 40 seconds from now. Okay? So 1958. Beautiful year. Beautiful year.
40 seconds. 40 seconds until we see boner pills.
Let's find out. Here's Alex Jones before he starts hawking his fucking products. Here we go.
Buying off the heads of universities, particularly in science. You want money, you want sex, you want whatever, we got it. Lex Wexner giving him billions and billions and billions, sometimes a month. Billions going through Epstein's bank accounts a month. He was just the conduit. He was just the bag man. He was just the manager.
Okay. That makes sense.
And that's why they've been covering it up.
Yeah, he's the manager of
It's a desperate game
Falls
the Democrats are
Incorporated.
playing with all these documents because as more and more comes out, it just
Wait, did you say Lindsey Graham?
They've been covering it up.
Plan,
No.
He said plan.
It's a desperate game the Democrats are playing
Plan. Okay.
with all these documents because as more and more comes out, it just implicates them. But salted in are the Jane Does.
That photo looks fake as fuck to me, but whatever. Aesthetically, looks fake.
Yeah, totally unrelated, says Mike Benz. Here's Ghislaine Maxwell bragging about flying a Black Hawk helicopter in Colombia and firing rockets at guerrillas, and pics of her with Colombian president in 2000 who bought 30 Black Hawk helicopters from Bill Clinton's admin.
Oh, wait, is he doing that? I was wrong about the time, by the way. But is he doing that? Is he tying it to... Is Alex Jones tying it to Colombia to give more of an excuse for what you just played earlier, Anthony? Am I tripping? Is that a possible thing he's doing right here?
But that's not the same president, though.
It's not the same guy, but it's like, who cares? Like, they don't fucking know their names.
Yeah.
Right? It's just, Colombia. Got it. That's why Trump's going after Colombia, because he's trying to shut down trafficking. I wonder.
That's wild what she said. Flying a Black Hawk helicopter in Colombia and firing guerrillas.
The picture looks fake as fuck to me. It looks fake as fuck to me. I wouldn't be surprised if this is weird too. Yeah, it looks fake as fuck. It's too clear of a thing. All right, too much like the background looks different than the foreground. Instead of like merging together, it looks like just.
She looks different from him too. She looks very different.
Like this looks like blurred. This is like actually closer to the camera than anything else is, right? It looks like blurrier than her face, but in their face,
I'm not seeing like any shadows cast by those two.
Yeah. Also, the way the door
unless
is.
they're like Bram Stoker's Dracula vampires, then this shit's photoshopped.
Can't say now. I'm just saying it just looks weird. What were you saying, Hickory? God.
I was just saying, like the way the door is, it almost looks like copy and pasted in.
Yeah, that too.
And this guy's just really happy to be there, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. Yeah, this chick just randomly flew a helicopter and shot fucking rockets like she did military action, I guess, with a beer bottle or something like that, whatever that is. Celebration bottle. And he has like a picture or something. I don't know what that is. Okay.
Well, when you're wealthy and powerful, sometimes you just do what's called murder tourism. Bunch of rich assholes did that shit in Bosnia back in the 90s.
Watch, it's a painting of them here before the picture's taken. Watch.
Jordan. See the sights, try some of the local food, shoot some kids.
Yeah, why not?
Real sick shit.
That's just a 2x4.
What?
That's just a 2x4.
Was he summoned? I think I summoned him by accident. Go ahead. Sorry.
It does look like a 2x4 in his hand.
I could see it. That could be a picture, bro. Look how long the length is right here. Scale it, bro.
Phrasing.
Is that a 4 right there? I don't think that's a 4. That's too much. I think that's too much, relatively speaking.
Okay, I don't mean exactly a 2 foot.
Yeah,
4 foot. Just the generalization of a 2x4.
For what? Is he clubbing people? Is
I don't know.
Clubbing gorillas in the woods? Either way, let's hit play here. Here we go.
Yeah, it's all CIA, folks.
It's all
slash MI6.
Nothing to do with Trump, though.
That's what it is. I didn't plug last hour.
Okay, so I was wrong. It's 20 minutes and 24 seconds before he runs ads. Go to the goddamn store right now. You know, fuck it. I'm hitting play.
Because I've been so focused on the news. If I don't plug, we won't be here because I'm not funded by the Qataris or the Israelis or the Russians or the Jews or the Easter Bunnies.
Independent.
I am funded by you. So I'm going to sell you products that really work.
Elon.
So you want them.
Funded by you.
Now, we got two different flavors. Fruit Punch and
Ultimate
Free
Power.
Mango. I didn't name this. It's a
Patriot Punch.
Beautiful cover. Ultimate Power. How about unlimited power?
Is a joke.
But it really is.
I'm steps away from being right. God damn it.
Energy
Patriot
and focus.
Punch, Freedom Punch, and Fruit Punch.
Jordan, help. I hate being right.
Are you ready to get Patriot Punch in the face?
It's life like this. What do we do?
Energy. Focus. Blood flow. Endurance.
Something.
Gay frogs. You get all of it.
Testicles.
Take us one scoop a day.
Shaft. God damn it.
Workout, post-workout.
What happened? What happened?
I mean, this is
right about
seriously
this.
powerful, super high quality. Everything it
So
does for your body.
high quality.
Ignites.
Unleash your potential.
Was shit that I'm just gonna make bad.
Freedom Mango. I thought it said Freedom
function.
Freedom Mango.
L-citrulline converts to L-arginine. Don't know what that does. We got the best formula of it. It's amazing. L-theanine.
The free Trump formula.
Relax, wake up, clarity, and focus.
Deep state.
Natural caffeine from coffee concentrated. Vitamin B12, the highest quality, B6, and more. This is really strong.
420 grams.
Turbo Force. You're going to love ultimate power. We should call it unlimited power. I've never Palpatine on the cover. The point
unlimited
is,
power.
It funds the operation. I said, hey, we need a
We're worried about lawsuits
of
though.
this product or make it better. For the
Okay, let's just stop that there.
Mad fucking ass, dude. Holy.
I have to make
enough
fun
of
that.
this shit.
I have to make fun of that, bro. It is what it is. But
Yeah, it had to be done, but I've also had enough of this garbage.
Because we always stop it before the ads. Like, let's let this play out. Would you fall for this, audience? Yeah, YouTube, would you fall for this? If you make it to this part of the video, would you fall for this? It's my
Don't
question.
you lie to us.
Yes, put
Don't
that in
you
the
lie to
comment
us.
section. But
Want some of Jake Paul's Prime energy drinks. They are delicious.
Did
Trump,
you fall for Prime? Don't
Trump,
you lie to me.
Trump, freedom, ball sweat. Get it at Infowars.com/ball sweat.
Don't lie to us. If you fell for it, don't lie to us. We will find out.
Nature will find out for sure. But there's your video.
And
Please subscribe. Oh, God, Joe.
If nature finds out, off to the booty house.
Wait, Joe, do you have my outro memorized?
Yeah.
Go ahead, do it. But no, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got to do the whole outro, but you have to do it in BB's voice. Go ahead.
With all that said, everything will be linked. Everything will be linked in the description below. And whatever you do, because this video is very, very anti-Semitic, please give it a thumbs down from the wonderful Jewish state of Israel.